I had a lot of problems with the gender professionals saying there's no such thing as a female to gay male, and you can't live like this, and we've never heard of that. And when I got diagnosed, and I thought I've got 10 months to live, and they're going to hear about this before I kick off, and I don't want other people coming into their clinics in 2 years saying they feel that way and getting the same line that I did, that they never heard of this and this isn't an authentic thing.
Yeah, and it's just as deserving of sex reassignment surgery as a more traditional female to male transsexual who is not interested in men, but rather wants a female as a sexual partner.
Right. I guess even in the gender professionals that this is still kind of a new angle that sexual identity and sexual preference of a partner are two separate issues. That my gender identity, who I think I am, has nothing to do with what I'm looking for in a sexual partner.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that these two things have been equated, that, well, it's normal to be heterosexual, and if we're going to make somebody better, that means we have to make them heterosexual. I hope that's out. I hope that's...
Well, it's taken us a long time. Let's put gender identity problems aside. It's taken us, the profession, a long time to feel comfortable with the business of homosexuality being a normal variant. It's
Just
only
that.
been less than 10 years that the American Psychiatric Association has deleted homosexuality from the sexual deviations, perversions, paraphilias.
Right.
But the point that you're making, I think, is a good one, in that who is to say that a person without a gender identity problem is more normal if he or she chooses a person of the opposite biological sex rather than a person of the same biological sex. I think we finally come to the point where that's kind of okay, although there are a lot of exceptions.
Sure.
But now we get into people with gender identity problems, and we're finding exactly the same thing, that at first we thought all men who wanted to become women wanted to have sex with a man. And there's almost exactly a decade lag, because I remember when psychiatrists presented what he called a case of transsexual lesbianism, a male to female who wanted a female as a sexual partner. And that was at a meeting we had at Lake Tahoe in 1981. And within a period of 3 or 4 years, that unique first presentation has come to a point now where some 30% of male to female transsexuals are admitting of a sexual preference that they perceive as lesbian. Again, someone like you comes along, and in the short period of time since I've met you, I've heard now of several other cases of female to male transsexuals who in their male role want a relationship with a man and a gay relationship. So it's interesting, as you define a new syndrome, and certainly at the point where it becomes reported or published, then everybody starts looking, and these folks seem to come out of the woodwork.
Right, right. I know just from my contact with other female to gay males that they've been afraid to say anything, and especially to any of the doctors that have been helping them, because they know that they're up for prejudices and that this is not part of the textbook definition, and they don't want to throw their chances off of getting treatment.
If I may be a bit defensive about the gender profession, as you've called it, we have sucked our necks out a bit in even allowing the classic case to be operated on and giving it our good housekeeping seal of approval.
Definitely.
And frankly, there have been some instances in which the people that have been screened did change their mind after surgery, and some of us have been involved in legal suits. So, that kind of experience causes one to hasten slowly,
cautious,
and so that some situation that is atypical, you want to look at carefully. But I think coming forward as you have and saying, hey, you know, maybe my lifestyle and my sexual preference is different than most of these other folks, but I believe I'm as deserving a candidate to live my life the way I wish to as these other people, and I'm willing to come forward and be counted.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that, I know that's going to be helpful. I think I may have mentioned to you that the videotapes that we've done have been accepted by the American Psychiatric Association and will be shown, coincidentally enough, in San Francisco in May.
Great.
And I think that will go a slight distance towards you know, informing the professionals, whether they be gender professionals or the general psychiatric community,
Mm-hmm.